Picks of Equinage for Horse Indianapolis on Tuesday, August 12th. You are watching the simulation of the first race at courtesy of Equinage.com. You have there the QR code. Register your free user. You have 3 free races per day. You can check previous results. You could verify by yourself the time that you want, because you can use that free user the time that you want before you subscribe. And you will find out that this is the best handicapping tool for the US horse racing. The top 2 picks of the Scotty Picks, 55% winning rate. The long shot, between 11 to 14% of winning rate, depending on the type of race. It's a price play suggested for each race. Then you have the probability of victory, the win percentage, that gives you a quick idea how complicated the race and which horses are deciding the race. Is based on stats of the horse, a jockey, trainer, all related to the horse. So it's a mathematical value independent from the Scotty Picks. Then you have the pace, the initial speed of each horse. You will see the pace scenario with the number. You even can see that in the race simulator. But if you are seeing that in your mobile, for example, the pace will give you a quick idea of what is going to happen. The SOR is the competitive level of each horse, the strength of race, and then you have the record at the distance and surface. This number at the top is the competitive level, by the way, for this particular race. And this SOR is the competitive level for the races of the horse at 6 furlongs on dirt in this particular race. And at the right is the GSR, the genetic strength rate, the pedigree of the horse in one number. The higher the better. Obviously, it's more decisive, in my opinion, for races over 7 furlongs, but it's very useful. So you have all that information. If you touch a horse, you can check, you can check the whole campaign of the horse, the last 8, the whole campaign, the workouts, even the campaign of the dam, the stallion, and the complete GSR, the complete pedigree of the horse for each distance and surface. You have all the information here. So based on that, I made my own picks. So let's do a quick review of the card for Horse Indianapolis on Tuesday. 9 and 8, the top Scotty Picks, and the long shot is the 5. See the win percentage. I believe 8, 9, 5, and 3, a first starter with a chance here, are the horses that you need to use in the race. 8, 9, 5, 3. In race number 2, 8 and 6 are the Scotty Picks. That is the long shot. The 8, high win percentage, but you have the number 6, 22% to win, good pace number. And the number 2, 23% to win. Obviously, the pedigree of the 8 is highlighted here because it's the highest. At this distance, maybe it's going to be a decisive factor, but the number 8 is the top pick and also the top win percentage. So that is the horse to beat. 6 and 2 to 6 the enemies. In race number 3, 6 and 3 are the top picks. The number 1 is the long shot. 6, 42% to win. The number 3 and the number 9, 18% and 11% to win. They have a good chance. I put both among my picks. And the number 1, the long shot, 6 to 1 in the morning line, is a fresh horse, could upset the race. In race number 4, you have 7-3 has Scotty Picks, and the number 2 is the long shot. And this horse is 0 for 12. That is the reason that I put him among my picks, but he struggles to win. I believe the number 3, the second pick, maybe has more opportunity. He's running well. Forget this race against tougher competition. This horse is going to run close to the lead and has a strong chance to win the number 3. Now the 7 and the number 2 obviously are enemies with the 6. The 6 was close in last time out, was blocked, but this horse has a powerful pedigree. This filly is the top pedigree of the race. So 3, 6, 7, 2 in race 4. In race 5, 2 and 6 the top picks. This 5 is the long shot. Check the number 2, 10 to 1 in the morning line. High win percentage, top pick. Is one of the top GSR, a horse that you need to use in this race. Then, besides the number 2, you need to add the number 1, a horse that is going to try to wire the field. Is coming from a strong victory at Churchill Downs in a similar level. You can say that 2 and 1 are very strong. The 6, a horse that has a stopping position, is coming from a strong race, and Indianapolis is a good option. And the number 3, a horse that is hitting the board consistently at this level, I believe you can use him for your trifecta and superfectas. 2, 1, 6, 3. The number 2 is a very interesting play in this race. In race number 6, 10, 11, and 8. 10, 11, the top picks, the 8, the long shot, and I agree with that. I'm using the 3 of them in that order. The number 10 has a very good pedigree, coming from a strong race at the level. The 11, the pedigree is weaker than the number 10, but is running well lately and has a good chance to try to close over the number 10. The 8 is a horse that improved a lot last time out, and he's ready to deliver. And the 12 has a decent pedigree, first time on turf. Steve Asmussen and Keith Asmussen. In race number 7, 4 and 3, the top picks, the 2 is the long shot. See these 3 horses with the top win percentages. The 4 is the top SOR. Using this horse as the horse to beat. Look strong in this competition, especially running a mile. And then you have the number 2 and the number 3. They are going to be enemies. The 2 is coming from a very good race and is a painter. And the number 3 has good races on dirt in long distances. The 7 is a bit irregular, but has stamina to run the distance and will hit the board. In race number 8, 6, and 10, the top picks, the 1 is the long shot. And the number 9, in my opinion, is the horse to beat, is the top win percentage, 5-1 in the money line. Obviously, 6 and 10 are here in my picks, but the number 9, I like the speed and won easily. The only attempt on turf has enough to win the race. The 6 is coming from a very good second, and Gorham has 2 horses, the 8 and the 6. But obviously, for me, the 6 with a better GSR is the principal horse for Gorham. And then you have the number 10, that is the second pick, is coming from good races and 2 races, 2 victories, on turf. The last 2 attempts on turf, and the number 1 is the long shot, a horse that is going to do very decently according to the GSR at the distance and surface. In race number 9, 300-yard race, and Equanesh is very effective picking winners here. So I believe 6 and 9 are horses that you need to use, and also the top win percentages. Then you have the 10 with a win percentage, 20-1 in the money line. I believe he's going to run very well at this level. Use the number 10, and the 2 is my third pick, but combine 6, 9 to 10 in the last one. Carter's Kryptonite. This horse, Carter's Kryptonite, is coming from a good second. Is dropping level in relation to that race, and change the trainer to a high effective trainer. So careful with the number 2, 6, 9 to 10 in the last one. Good luck with your bets for 2 Indianapolis on Tuesday.